Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today in this video we're going to do a how-to video, and it's going to be 2 ways to winged liner, liquid winged liner. And for that I thought I'd start out by showing you the products that I think are essential. The first thing is obviously a winged liner. You can choose whichever one you need, whichever one works best for you. For variety's sake, I decided to bring 2. I brought the L'Oreal Super Slim Liner, which has a very nice thin kind of nib. And then I brought the L'Oreal Super Liner Black Lacquer winged liner, liquid liner, sorry. And it has a felt tip again, and it's very thin and nice. And yeah, I also think that a pencil liner is necessary. So I brought the Rimmel Exaggerate waterproof eye definer liner in Noir, which looks like this. And I also think that for the second approach, a tape is also necessary. To neaten things up and to make things look as, professional as possible, you're going to need a cotton swab, which is dirty because I used it already, and a kind of makeup remover thing. Please, it shouldn't be the ones with kind of oily substance and kind of liquidy one. It should be very, very kind of regular, nothing oily or anything like that. So yeah, if you'd like to see how I created these 2 winged liners, and if you'd like to see different approaches, please keep on watching. Alright, so the first approach would be to take a pencil liner and to map out where you want your ring to end. So look straight into a mirror, please don't close your eyes, and just draw like a small little dot on where you want your ring to end. I don't know if you can see it, I can barely see it, but that's exactly the point. I can see a hint of it, but I can see a massive dot or a very pigmented one, but I know exactly where to start or where to end the winged liner. And then I'm going to draw a dot on the very end of my upper lid, just like so. Again, nothing too pigmented, just because it's just a map, it's just, drawing dots and connecting them. And that's all you're going to do with the pencil. And then you're going to grab a liquid liner. For this one, I'm going to use the Super Slim liner by L'Oreal. And I'm going to take off the cap, obviously. And I'm going to start out by connecting the dots that I drew. Alright, so as you can see, I have now a line, and now I'm going to start working from the inner tear duct and outwards. I'm going to try to stay very close to the lash line. And then I'm going to work from the wing inwards to try to connect from the middle of my lid till the wing. And now all you have to do is fill in the gap. And here you have it, a perfectly winged eyeliner. Okay, so for the second approach, I'm going to stick tape on the outer end of my eye, connecting the lower lash line to the end of the brow. And I'm going to take another felt tip liner, which is the L'Oreal Super Liner Black Lacquer. And I'm going to start out with the outer ring, as I have already done before. I'm going to look straight into the mirror because I find that this technique is slightly trickier than the first one. So I'm going to trace the outer, the wing, and look straight in the mirror just to make sure that they look semi-identical. And remember, they don't really need to be twins, they just need to be sisters. Now, as I mentioned, when it comes to your inner corners, try to stay as close to the lash line as you possibly can. And then we're going to try to connect the wing until the middle of, or the center of your lid, just like I'm going to right now. Okay. So this is where I want the connection to be. And as you saw, I just kind of mapped out slightly how I want to connect those two areas. Look straight into the mirror just to make sure that they look kind of identical. Alright, now it's time to remove the tape and see what ends up happening. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the result. Alright, so for some tips on how to do your winged liner. The first tip is that if you have trouble doing that, please put yourself in the mindset and acknowledge the fact that you're not a winged liner pro. It's completely fine. Most people aren't, and most regular people at least aren't. Even I am not a winged liner expert. Second tip would be that do not do it with your eyes closed, because chances are that you won't see where the wing starts or ends. Try to kind of get them to look somewhat similar, actually very similar, but don't worry about them being completely identical, because that's not possible. Are your eyebrows identical? Because I bet they aren't. So yeah, I believe I've made my point. It would be, do not pull on your eyes like this, because when you let go of the skin, it's going to stop being so stretchy, and kind of the large area that you thought would be large or you thought would be appropriate for the wing would end up being either too short or too long or something like that. So just leave your skin natural and just kind of do the wing without pulling on your skin, because it's even going to give you premature wrinkles, and who wants that? Yeah. I think I've covered the three kind of tips, and don't worry, you know, if you mess up, you always have makeup remover and cotton swabs, so you can always fix things up. And that's all I have to share with you today. I hope that you liked this video and that you found it helpful or somewhat informative. And for more how-tos or things like that, leave your requests in the comments bar down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to watch the rest of my videos. And actually, I have filmed a July tutorial series in the month of July, obviously, which I will link down below. I've actually made a playlist of it if you're interested to watch tutorials and things like that. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!